Good evening. First of all, before begins my class, I would like to express few ideas why we are going to learn or why you are going to learn Pali. Do you think it is very important? Yes, of course it is very important. Why? You are searching, you are looking Dhamma, truth. The truth has taught by Buddha in Pali. That is oldest language, one of the oldest language. All language are very important. But when we talk about or when you think of Buddha's language, really of course it is very, very essential. Why? Because all truth, all essential thing has been taught by Buddha in Pali language. Of course, that is Buddha's language. That is Buddha's language. He spoke that language originally what we call Magadhi Bhasa. Magadhi Bhasa. Because of it originated in Magadha Desa, the kingdom of Magadha in India. So that basically we call it Pali language, or you would say Buddha's language. Buddha's language. Today I am very happy you are here to learn that greatest language as is taught in the Pali grammar book, Pali grammar book. Anyway, just you are a disciple of Buddha. Why? Because of already you have observed 5 precepts. Yes, whenever you attend auspicious event or religious event, you are supposed to observe 5 precepts. Its meaning intentionally having understood I am going to observe perception. If you thought like that, it's not automatically you become a Buddhist yourselves. Then Buddhists must look, Buddhists must see the truth. So that really if you are so interested to see the truth, of course you must learn, you must study Pali language. Why? The essence of or spirit of Buddhism has taught in Pali language. There are so many secondary sources which has given by the other scholars. If you go through in those books, those secondary sources, of course, probably you will get secondary sources, not origin. So, if you want to get essence of the teaching, of course you must learn Pali. Why? All essential things, all important or spirit of the Buddhism has been taught in Pali language. If you could not understand, if you could not realize those language, its meaning, you can't get original deliverance, original change of the Buddha. It is really difficult, but if you pay your attention, if you are enthusiastic yourselves, of course you will get, you know that the Henry Olcott, Rhys Davidson from England, purposely they came to Sri Lanka and they learned Pali. Then after they became a scholar in Pali language. After that they produced many books, and also they organized a Pali exercise to propagate Pali language worldwide. Now you are lucky, and also you have today you are going to plant that seed of Pali language in heart. Gradually you can improve your Pali knowledge. Meanwhile, you get another advantages, that is to get ideas or get more words, vocabulary words from in English language also. At the same time, you improve your English skill as well as Pali language skill. Both are very important for your research of Pali or Buddhism. Therefore, I am also very lucky to be here. It is my privilege to be here this evening with you, share my understanding, share my knowledge of the Pali with you. Anyway, as I can, uh, my best, I will try to make you understand what is Pali and the significance of the Pali language. And also, this is a beginning of your long journey. This is a beginning. Maybe later on, the our your religious advisor, Venerable Dhammisaranaikathero, will be organizing such a classes future with the help of other venerable monks. Therefore, today onwards, you are going to be a student of Pali language, and also it is your responsibility to develop this concept, this idea locally with your friend, that get more attraction from your community. Then we will teach Pali language today onwards, maybe after my departure, maybe another 1 month I won't be have a class. Maybe 7th month of this year, it's meaning July, you may get that facilities, or you may get another teacher to carry on these classes. This is a beginning. Therefore, let me teach the. Originally, we used the new Pali course written by Professor A.P. Buddhadatta Mahanayakathera. He's a great scholar in Sri Lanka. He's a great scholar. He wrote many books and he prepared this series of grammatical book in Pali language, and also he granted concise Pali English dictionary. You will get that copy later on. I will order all those books when I get back the state from Taiwan. I will do that for you, your address. I'll arrange these books and Pali that dictionaries for you. Okay, then I think you don't have this copy, but no matter, I try to explain you using this Blackboard also you have brought very quick. Whiteboard also. Yes. Yes. Let us start first lesson. This is there are 3 volumes, part 1 and 2 and 3. If you complete, if you finish 3 volumes, of course you get the very strong knowledge of the Pali. Later on when you go through the Pali sutras, or when you hear Pali sutras, discourses, you will understand. The meaning of the whole Pali. Why? We know that always we bless for you by reciting, by uttering holy words. Yes, you are concentrating. When I recite, when we chant holy words, you are paying attention over that. Simply will get blessing. We will be blessed by listening. But what is very important, if you, while you are listening holy words, if you understand, if you get the meaning of the words, with that understanding, if you hear with that understanding, you are more blessed. That is why it is very important to learning Pali language. And also, it has set up in very systematic way. There is an order. When you go through in deep, of course you will get all details about the Pali language, where you have, when you recite, when you chant words of the Buddha, where you have to stop, where you have to put your stress, the long sound, like that, all details you will get. With that understanding, with that knowledge, if you read, if you chant holy words, you will do it accurately. Then that accuracy, that proper pronunciation and acting will give more blessing. You will become more blessed by the Buddha and Dhamma Sangha. This is the first volume, the first part. First lesson explain you about alphabet. It is very important. When we learn, first of all we have to understand, we have to learn alphabet. Then let us concentrate. You have that. You have the part.
Yes,
Okay.
so we share.
You can share. The first lesson is alphabet. The Pali alphabet consists of 41 letters, 8 vowels and 33 consonant. There are 41 characters or 41 letters in Pali language. It's meaning you have to remember 41 letters. Then basically, how many letters have you in Japan, your own language?
51.
51. Yes, in our language also, Sri Lanka, we have 54 characters. Because it is a mix up with Sanskrit and Pali. So that we have 54 letters in our own language, native language, Sri Lankan language. But Pali, the Pali language or Pali alphabet consists of 41 letters. It can be categorized or it can be divided into two parts mainly, vowels and consonant. Vowels and consonant. There are 8 vowels, 8 vowels and 33 consonant. 33 consonant. The vowels are main. Vowels are main. How many vowels are there in Pali language? 8. 8 vowels. 33 consonants are there. 33. The vowels is important main. Why? Because those vowels will help to produce or generate, build up a consonant. The vowel sound is easy. Vowels can be pronounced without any help, without any assistant. But you may not pronounce consonant without help of vowels. Always vowels sound or vowel characters, letters help assist for consonant. The vowels are here. The first line shows you vowels. A, A, I, E, U, U, I, O. There are 8. When I pronounce, you may notice that there are short sound and long sound. The it is a short sound. Long. When you pronounce it takes more time than just 1 second. But you can 2 seconds. Like that. That is the difference or distinction of vowels mainly. It has a 2 sound. Or the vowels can be again divided into 2 parts. A short vowel and long vowel. Long vowel, short vowel. I, U. These are short. Rest are long. Here, when you come to the second character, you may look, you can see the hyphen short line top of the that is what we call diacritical mark. Diacritical mark. Because when you display in English letters, especially Pali scholars has produced that symbol, that mark, make a different sound of the vowel. We Sri Lanka, if we write Sri Lanka, we have the special this but this we have this mark. But in English you don't have that. So that what we do, this is same. Some people they used to make it a long sound two together, but it is not look nice. So that the what we did or scholars they have produced, they have found out that marks like that. When you put this mark top of the A, it's become long sound It's meaning here 2 times A 2 times here. Then this way also I. Then here you put it at top, this mark, this become a long sound. I, not I. We have Sri Lanka this way, this E, then here, this mark is here, this is a top dot both side. This both side dot indicate long sound in our language, but in Pali language, when we write the Pali, we use same letters, same Sri Lankan characters, but everyone doesn't understand. So that in globally, everyone understand in common script. So that they produce romanization. It's English we convert into romanization. That is why we have put like that symbols or marks. We call it diacritical mark. Yes, here A, R, E, E, U, U. Here you know that this E, O. Now here we pronounce in English, not in Pali. Here A, O. These are always long sound. These are always long sound. It doesn't have short sound. But we don't put any mark here like that. It is simply we use, wherever you see, you have to suppose you don't sound it here, Pali word et. This one, if I write you, suppose E T H A, et. Here, Pali word means here, et. E T T H A, et. Now, but we do not pronounce E here as a long sound. Et, no. Et. It is always stand for short sound. E, O, short, not long sound. Et. Et, no. We don't pronounce here E as a long sound. Et, no. Et. Et means here. H-E-R-E, here. Did you recognize the difference? E and O? Then here 3 long sound. R, E, U. Rest are short sound. Rest are short. A, E, U, A, O. All 5. Those 5 vowels are short. Rest O, R, E, U are long sound. Long vowels. How? Did you understand? Got my point? Okay, thank you. Then let's go to consonant. Consonant. Here, when you go through, just try to recognize there are some diacritical mark top over some letters. Why? To recognize or introduce you difference or distinction of the sound. First, let us pronounce k, k, ga, g, n. K, k, ga, g, n. can write better K-A. First line K-A. Then next one K-H-A. K-H-A. G-A. G-H-A. N, when you come to the N, did you see the one top of the N? That is make it a nasal sound. Nasal sound. Ne, like that. It may get, you may get it soon when you practice all those words. Now, right now, it is difficult to pronounce you. You have to put it N, a dot top of the N, and a N sound. Kaka gaga ne. Kaka gaga ne. Here, when you let me write the second one, C A C H A J A J A J H A N. Did you see the top of the ne? There's a wave, the small wave. It's make it difference from first one, because we have to use the nen few times, but for difference pronunciation, difference character. That is why we make that sound, that mark, particular mark. Here, waves, small waves, like that. Yes. Then let us go third line. T. T. Did you see the dot top of below? Yes, yes. It's make a t sound. T. Same. T dot H A. T A T H A. And D with dot. D with dot. D H A dot D. Last one N. But did you see the dot below? N sound, another N. Then next line, fourth line, T, no dot, T A T H A D A D H A N N A N. There's no any dot. Last or fifth line, P A P H A B A B H A M. Last line, Y Y A Y A R A R L A L V A V A V S A S H A H L A L with dot, below dot, below dot, yes. N, it is a difference character. This is a N. You have to put the tail down. like that. Yes, in this tail up. Okay, here I write here. This is the small plank. Then you start from here, go up, come down, and put that. This is another sound. Sound. Put down. Yeah, that's a sound.
Let me see.
Okay. These are the consonant. Then let us practice how to pronounce the. Just you go through what you wrote in your exercise book. Ka, ka, ga, ga, n. Ka, ka, ga, ga, n. Ka, ka, ga, ga, n. 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 Okay. Yes. You know that next one C H ch 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 ja j j nya nya. Another sound. That the same sound, but there's no appropriate letter in English, so that we use same N. But when you put same N in different places to give different pronunciation, different sound, it doesn't make. So that is why we put certain what we call the diacritical top over the letters. There are 4 or 5 places sound. Then here you know that first letter we K-A. It is what is called, that is the no aspiration sound. You should not give the strong what is called air. Just simply k. It's meaning you should not take the what is called it great effort to make it pronounce. Just simply k. But when you come to the next line, you have to pronounce it strongly. You should have the more energy. You should have the more energy. You should have to get more time to pronounce it. That is what we call aspiration sound. Aspiration sound. K-H-A, k, k, k. Here you feel that when you pronounce k, k, comes up. Yes, k. First one, k, 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 k. Here, k, k. But when you come to the next point, the next line, K-H-A, k, k. Your heart and whole. That is the second line up to 5. There are the 5 rows, 5 row, 1, 2, 3, 5. All the second line of the all row, you have to pronounce within aspiration sound, the strong sound. K, ch, t, th, her, like that. Again, next line, third line, just simply g, g, g. Third line, the third character letter g, g a g, g a g. When you go to the next line or next letter character g h a g, again aspiration sound g, g h a g. Then last letter, last one, it is another sound, nasal, no, no. It is quite difficult to get it.
From deep.
Yeah, no, no sound, no. This just today try to simply remember the when you go through the Pali paragraph or Buddha's utterances saying with the passage, with the letters, with the words, we can teach you how to pronounce this and that. Today just remember. Kaka gaga na like that. Chacha jajana, tata dadana, tata dadana, papa babama, yara lava sa hala. Here also, you can just remember how to write these words or characters in romanization. A, I, I, U, U, E, O. Kaka, gaga, na, chacha, jaja, nya, tata, dada, na, tata, dada, na, papa, baba, na. Also here, the ter, in English ter, letter ter, we have to use few two times to indicate Pali alphabet. That is why first we use with dot. That T, English T, to give Pali pronunciation or Pali indication, we make it or we put dot below of the T. Make it a t sound. Simply in Pali, in English we use t, but in English there's a no th sound. Th, thunder, like that. In Pali language we have t and th sound. In English also there is th sound, but we know that this is th and this is t sound. The town, when you pronounce town, t sound. When you pronounce the thunder, thunder is when you have the raining, you may listen the thundering. Yeah, that is thunder. That is the sound. Here also, T, whenever you see or when you look t with dot, it's indicating t sound. Without dot, it indicates, denotes t sound. T sound. Okay. In this page, he has given all pronunciation with this sample in English. You can understand more when we come to that point. That D also we have used few times, so that first D we use with dot. Make it the sound. The, yes. Yeah, the sound, the. But all alphabet can be understood with the sample next page. Just simply think. Then second, next line we do not use any dot. Just simply we use T T, D, like that. That that indicates the sound. It's meaning the and the sound. Then last one P, per, ba, ba, ma, ya, ra, la, va, sa, ha, la. Here you have seen already, you have noticed that there is a two L. One is without dot, one is with dot. Because in Pali language there are two types of l sound. To separate from one each, we have put dot with l. One is without dot, one is with dot. Then again, let us practice how to pronounce those vowels and consonant. Again, from the beginning, let us start.